Are you looking for a little digital recorder? I am sort of in love with a new Tascam, or it's new to me anyways. It's the Tascam DR-05, and it's a great little digital recorder. So let's take a quick look at this. Over here in the front, it's very simple. It's got all the buttons. This is how you would turn it on. This is how you would record it. The menu is over here, and then you have the plus and minus and all the little arrows to move you back and forth. I'm not going to go through the whole recorder, but I'm just going to talk a little bit about it and maybe some of the things that I use. Over here you can put your earphones in so that you can listen to your recordings. Before you record and after you set it up, I would suggest that you select, hold, press it up, hold it up, slide it up, that's the right word, so that nothing will change by mistake while you're doing your actual recording. This is where you plug in so that you can connect to the computer. And let's turn it on. To turn it on, you want to press and hold this for a few seconds until the light goes on. So there's something I need to talk to you about, of course, and this is the little area where you put your external microphone, and this is the microphone for the actual digital recorder. So if we want to go to menu, you want to go to this one over here, select that, and let's go to record setting and see what we can do here. Now I leave it at format wave 16-bit and sample 48K. I have seen a lot of people that use 44. I've been using 48K. I tape it at mono, and then the microphone power is on, and now I just press the minus so I can scroll down, and you can take a look at my settings and do the same thing, and then later on, of course, start experimenting. The more you experiment and get to know this, the better it is for you. When you want to get out of this section, you can just select home, and we're back to home. Now I'm going to go back here and let's take a look at play setting. And I don't do anything here, to be frank, because I do listen to everything on the computer. Browse is if you want to take a look at your files, and if you want to listen to them, you select one of them over here and then put on your earphone, and then you can listen to it. I prefer to listen to my files on the computer. I feel more relaxed. I leave my speaker off when I'm using the lapel. And this is another little area that I've played around with. Okay, so information is just where you can get all the information of your settings. The next part that I'm going to look at is system. I'm going to select a little arrow, and then the backlighting is the one thing that I've changed here. I've put it to 30 seconds because I need a little bit more time. I get lost, the light goes off too quickly. It does use up the battery, so once you get used to the Tascam, then use 10 seconds or 5 seconds, whatever it is that you feel will be good. But you have all the information about your Tascam over here. If you want to do a quick format, this is where you would do it. You would just select the play button, and then if you want to do a full format, you would select that. Now we're going to go back here. Now to record, what you want to do is, first of all, you press the record button once, and then you're going to see that this is blinking. See that? And what it does is allows you to see how the volume is and if it's too loud or not. If you think it's a little bit too loud, what you do is you press one of these. So let's go to this one, and I'm going to make it even louder. Look at that. Do you see this number changing over here? I'm going to go to 100. So actually, it's allowing me to go to 90 the most. And look at that. Look how it's changing and going pretty high. It's probably a little bit too loud because it's peaking. See, this is beginning to blink over there, so I think I'm going to go back to lower. Usually, just so you know, I videotape, but I tape between 75 and 79, and that works out pretty well for me. It doesn't go too far up, and the quality of the sound is pretty good. So now I'm going to start recording, and look at that. So we have the volume working out kind of nicely, and I think I would do a little test before and then just start the actual recording. So to stop the recording, you can press this once, see how it's blinking, and then to stop it all the way, now I can check, I can go to browse and listen to what I just said, or I can download on the computer and really pay attention and be careful to what I'm doing. And these are the little tips. Now, when you're downloading to the computer, you want to plug this in over here, and now what you want to do is choose storage. So I'm going to go over here, select the play button, and it's telling me that it's connected. When I look on the computer, I can see the little file with a DR-05, and then I can download all my audio files onto the computer, tweak them, and work them out. Now to remove it, I have to drag, I'm using a Mac, so I do need to drag the folder onto the trash can, and then I can disconnect. And so these are my tips for someone who's beginning to use a Tascam. I do suggest that you look more into this so that you get to know more details about how it works, and I hope that you will enjoy it as much as I do. I think it's a really great little recorder.